Hello, 8th graders. Today's asynchronous learning activity is actually today's and tomorrow's activity. You can see by the folder here that it's the learning for November 19th and November 20th, or Thursday and Friday. If you open up the folder that's in the Outcome 2 Credit and Debt folder in Schoology, you'll see that we have 4 different posts here. The first one are the video instructions. That's where you need to start. That's what this is that you're listening to right now. We also have one Google document creating and using a loan amortization table. And then there will be an attendance activity for the 19th that you'll see on Thursday. And then that will go away on Friday, and there'll be a new one for on Friday. You need to make sure that you do the attendance activity on the day that it's assigned each day. So if you complete the activity on Thursday, you still have to come back on Friday and complete this attendance activity, even if you get this creating and using a loan amortization table done on Thursday. Okay, so starting things off, the attendance activity for Thursday, we have 3 questions, same as every other attendance activity. What is a loan amortization table? Name one benefit of using a loan amortization table, and what items are normally shown on a loan amortization table. You'll be able to find that, the answers to those, in this document here, the creating and using a loan amortization table. If we open up that post here, then it's going to have on the assignment tab, it's going to have the directions here, creating a loan amortization schedule, and it's a rather lengthy thing. And just like before, you can click this pop-out button right here to have it show up in its own tab. At the top here, we have a little bit of an introduction to a loan amortization schedule or table, and I'll give you a hint. That's where the answers to the attendance question for Thursday or questions for Thursday are. Then you're going to start off with part 1, day 1 here. It says open a blank loan amortization schedule, and that will be attached to the assignment, and so that's on the document tab. So when you open that up, it's just a blank spreadsheet, and then you're going to start building your loan amortization table. Starting with direction 2 in cell A1, you're going to put the words loan amount, in A2 interest rate, in A3 the months, and in A4 payments, and then you're going to keep on going down through here. Now you need to make sure that you read the instructions and don't just look at the pictures, because it will tell you what functions and formulas you need to use. For example, in cell B4 here, B4, this payment here, you're not going to put in $338.04 like it shows here. You're going to put this function in right there. The 18,000, the 4.8%, and the 60 months are all going to be numbers because they're the amount that's from up here for the loan information. And then you'll just keep on going down through the steps here. Some of the things are just going to be text, but there's an awful lot of formulas in here as well. I do have some shortcuts here to make it easier for you to do, so make sure that you read the instructions. It'll go a whole lot faster if you read the instructions and do the shortcuts that I give you. You can see there's more formulas here. In step 14, row 7 is going to have a lot of formulas in it here. Row 8 is going to have some more formulas in it, but once you have those 2 rows of formulas down, then what you're going to be able to do is take this second row of formulas and copy it down all the way down until you get to 60 months. And so you only really have to type in this amount of information here before you start copying things and pasting them. That's for day 1. That's Thursday's activity. If you don't get Thursday's activity done on Thursday, that's okay. You have to have both days' activities done by the end of the day on Friday, by 3 o'clock on Friday. Oh, one more thing for day 2, you're going to make it so that it freezes the top rows using step 17 there. Don't forget that. It'll make it easier to work with on the day 2 thing. So for the day 2, on day 1 we created our loan amortization table. On day 2 we're going to use it. So you're going to go to one of these auto dealers here, new and used auto dealers in the area. You're going to go to their website. You're going to find a car that you want to buy. Now that car has to have a price on it. So you need to find a specific car, new or used, that has a price on it. Once you see that ad, you need to look and see if it's got any other information that you could use. But basically what you're going to do is you are going to, on the spreadsheet that you created on Thursday, you're going to put the year, the make, and the model of the vehicle that you're going to put in this table. So for my example here, I chose a 2019 Chevy Colorado Crew Cab pickup. And then you're going to put the amount in cell B1, replace that 18,000 there. If the ad that you found has an interest rate on it, then you're going to replace the 4.8% interest rate with the one that was in the ad. If not, then there isn't an interest rate, you're just going to keep the 4.8%. And then we're going to keep it with 60 months right here, because we're going to be making actually 3 spreadsheets, one that's 48 months, one that's 60 months, and one that's 72 months. And then whenever you make the changes here, then this monthly payment will change as well. And then once you make those changes, all the rest of the spreadsheet that you created, all of those monthly payments and interest and everything will change down through there. Then you're going to duplicate the sheet, and it gives you instructions how to do that there. You're going to change the copy, the new sheet, to 48 months, and you're going to change the months amount up here to 48. And then you also need to delete the information after month 48, because otherwise it'll give you into negative amounts, because it's going to zero out after month 48. And then you're going to go back to that 60-month sheet, and you're going to duplicate it again and rename it to 72 months, change the amount of months in cell B3 to 72. Then you're going to have to add some rows, because it originally only had 60. So you're going to have to add 12 more rows the same way you did on Thursday to get those extra rows from payment 2 all the way down to payment 60. You're going to do the same thing by adding from 60 to 72. So there's not a whole lot to do on day 2, in case you don't quite get done with the loan amortization table on day 1. And then once you have the loan amortization table that has 3 sheets, one for 60 months, one for 48 months, and one for 72 months, and you have the information for the car or truck, whatever vehicle, you're going to click on submit assignment. One thing I forgot to mention is all the way up here at the very beginning of day 2. Let me find it here. Very beginning of day 2, you are going to, in steps 1 and 2, you're going to find your car here. Then you're going to take a screenshot of the car that you want to purchase. So have a picture of that vehicle, and then you're going to paste it somewhere within this spreadsheet. You can paste it off to the right over here, past the last row or column that you're going to use in the spreadsheet, or you can go all the way past the last row, last month, and paste it in there. But I want to see a picture of the car that you are buying, that you got from one of these websites. Okay, so once again, this is a 2-day assignment. This spreadsheet here doesn't have to be done until Friday, but you do need to do the attendance activity for both days, and make sure you submit them. There's an awful lot of people that are doing the attendance activity, but you're not hitting that submit button, so it doesn't say that it's turned in. And I'd hate to count you absent if you did the work but just forgot to click a button. So So if you have any questions, you can email me on either day, Thursday or Friday, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So have fun car shopping.